know people think that video production equals filming, the part of the project where the cameras and the lights come out, but that is so far from the truth. That is the pinnacle of the iceberg, and the last couple of days have been reminding me of that fact. In fact, this whole week has been one long hell with hidden daggers. At the end of this shoot, what it reminds me of is picking dewberries. Dewberries, for those who are unfamiliar with the local Texas fauna, are a tart relative of the blackberries that grow along the ground. They are a favorite food of mine and my family since we were children. But dewberries, despite their flavors, are, just like blackberries, protected by thorn-laden vines, and to add insult to injury in a cruel Texas twist, they enjoy the company of cactus in its various forms, from prickly pear to cholla pencil cactus, known locally as shooting or jumping cactus. It was inevitable, like clockwork, that while picking these berries for homemade jellies and cobbler, we would spot the big one. This was the coveted berry of the day, and though it rarely made it back to the house without being eaten, it would be recounted in great detail later that day to preoccupied parents. Because without fail, this berry would be smack dab in the middle of the biggest fortress that the woods could contrive. Surrounding this juice-laden berry dripping with sweet golden nectar would be a fence full of prickly ivy, topped with poison oak, guarded by towers of prickly pear, cactus, and a maze of shooting cactus, before reaching the chaotic thread of winding vines of dewberry thorns, all waiting for the chance to snag the bare arms of young boys who dared to try and grab its prize. This was, of course, not to mention the random booby traps that inhabited these dewberry citadels. They would include such monstrosities as the occasional Yellowjacket or Red Wasp nest, or, on a particularly bad day, a ill-tempered rattlesnake or copperhead would serve as the final boss level. However, when the last cactus thorn was pulled from your behind, and the scrapes and wounds on your arms were long faded, the memory of the giant dewberry, as it burst like a waterfall of flavor along your tongue, would make each horror endured seem like a waking dream. And when my mother brought out a steaming hot dewberry cobbler with a dollop of bluebell ice cream on top, it was all troubles forgotten. And at the end of this shoot, I really hope somebody has some dewberry cobbler.